This episode of the OMG Quickie is brought to you by Amazon Prime. Go on over to omgwrestling.com/prime and get your free 30-day trial right now. You will get instant access to over 40,000 movies and TV episodes. You can borrow books on the Kindle library. Get the latest and greatest books for your Kindle. Plus, you get free unlimited 2-day shipping on Amazon and $2.99 next day shipping. You can't beat that. I always upgrade my orders on Amazon to next day, and I save with Amazon Prime. If you want to try for 30 days for free, omgwrestling.com/prime. What's up, everybody? Toby's Guy here. Welcome back to the OMG Quickie, and today we're going to be talking about the Reality Era. On Monday Night Raw, Triple H came out and he said, "This is the birth of the Reality Era. And the reality is, I'm going to beat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. I'm going to take him away from his supposed top spot in the WWE." Now, I really wanted to talk about the Reality Era because this is the new era in the WWE. Let's take a look at all the eras in the past. We had the Golden Era, the New Generation, the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, and I guess we're calling it the Universe Era. And now we have the Reality Era. So there we go. We have all these eras going on right here, right now in the WWE Reality Era. This is what I think the Reality Era is. The Reality Era is WWE acknowledging that the fans are a lot smarter now. As you know, Batista was going to come back. He was going to be a face, and that didn't work, so WWE had to flip it and change it to what it was. Now Batista's a heel. And you got to think of this. Let's take a look. They're really getting away with faces and heels. If you think of Randy Orton, he's not a full-blown heel, but he's not a face. He sort of just sucks up to the authority, but he's also sort of heelish, but he's not that bad. You know, he hasn't done that much terrible stuff to make him a heel, but there we go. So we have this blurred line between face and heel, plus we have a new take on the way that wrestling is written. Because WWE can no longer write the stories that they did in the Attitude Era. They have to change them with the times, and that's what's going on here. Because we know that Occupy Raw was happening because Hijack Raw happened. Because Hijack Raw was a hashtag. Triple H acknowledged it, and that's what's going on. The information is a lot faster. The storylines are leaked a lot easier. Back in the day, during the Attitude Era, even the New Generation and before, you wouldn't know when a guy's going to debut. But now we know with the internet. The internet makes WWE a whole different ballgame now. We have to think about the rumors, the tweets. If you use a hashtag, people will know what's going to go on. And people know about things because they're a lot smarter. I wouldn't say that we're necessarily smarter fans. We just acknowledge that we know that wrestling is fixed. We know that it's scripted. It's not fake, but it's scripted. We know that. We accept it, and we like it. That's what we like. We like WWE for being that soap opera drama wrestling show on television. That's why I watch it. I know they're not really punching each other in the face, but the reality of it, yes, I used the word reality. The reality of it is that WWE is getting smarter. They have to acknowledge that. They have to take into effect that the fans know. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that social media has made it a lot harder for WWE to write storylines, made it a lot harder to hide things, and they're just acknowledging some of the stuff. You know, CM Punk left, so they had Paul Heyman come out and talk about it. They're acknowledging what's going on in reality, and that is the Reality Era. That's my take on the Reality Era. I think it's just something that WWE needs to acknowledge. You know, they know what's going on. The fans know with Twitter, social media, all that good stuff, and we just need to acknowledge it. That's the way the Reality Era is. I think WWE's doing it on the network right now. We have shows that talk about real life stuff. We talk about how bad the Warrior was on his Warrior DVD. There's all kinds of stuff going on. They go backstage, behind the scenes, talk about top 10 blunders, which they would never acknowledge their mess ups, but now they're acknowledging it and they're making a show out of it. WWE Countdown. And it's great. And it's reality based. And it's great. That's the best way to do it. We have Total Divas, which is a reality show, a scripted reality show, but it's awesome. So really, I think the Reality Era is just that. They just need to change with the times. They need to keep up on all the information that's spreading super fast, change storylines based on that. And Triple H is a guy like, I think he reads the internet dirt sheets because he's doing all the stuff that the internet talks about, you know, burying people, saying bad things about them, and he's in full Triple H heel mode, and I love it. Vince McMahon would never do stuff like that. He would never change storylines based off of what's going on the internet. But Triple H, he's the guy that does that. Now, that's what I think the reality era is. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you think this is really what the reality era is? I really think the reality era started right when the WWE Network launched, because we have NXT, which you can forget about everything pre-NXT on the network. Because it's not. You just, from Arrival going on, that's what happened. And that's what we'll say. We'll say the network is the launch of the reality era. I'd call it the network era, but they want to use the reality era. So there we go. Like I said, let me know your thoughts. Do you think that this is a real thing? It's really a reality. They're changing their shows based off the internet. They're tweaking stuff based off of Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, social media, all that. Or do you think it's just a name? Do you think that it's just a name they throw out there because they need a new era? I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Tony Pete's guy. Frag out.